Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Chad. Welcome back to my van life channel. So I just wanted to give an update, kind of sort of what's been going on. It's November, coming up Thanksgiving. So here's my van. Usually, like I said before, I like to park. I'm parked near a Circle K gas station, so I just found this gas station, and this is the car wash right here for the gas station. And so that's kind of where I'm parked right now. And I want to show you an update. I got the diesel heater all hooked up. It's my DR650 I DoorDash on. You see, I keep it chained up at night. And so yeah, that's what this video is about. It's kind of just an update, and my generator's up there. On kind of just an update on what's been going on. It's November. I haven't made a video in like 2 months. Got some new tires on the van. So if you watch the Flagstaff video, I put a tire on the driver's side. Well, this is a new Pathfinder HT on the passenger side. So now we got some good rubber up front because I'm getting ready to take a road trip. So I've changed the oil in the van. It's got about 100, the van's got about 155,000 miles on it, or 157, I think now. So I put a Valvoline full synthetic 530 in it. In the wintertime, you want to run a lower weight oil. That first number, 5W, 10W, 15W, is the winter. That's the cold rating for the oil. So in the wintertime, you want to run, like a 530. If you're going to be going someplace cold, especially, or you live in a cold place, you want to run, even if it's going to be real cold, maybe even a 0W30. And the second number is just the warm temperature that it protects it. So we got a Valvoline 530 in here, full synthetic. I've also changed the spark plugs, threw some NGKs in there. And so, the last time I changed the spark plug was probably like 5 years ago. I'm not kidding. It's been a long time. When I took the plugs out, I should have kept them so I could put them on video and show them. But they were, the electrodes were burnt right out of them. And so, about 75,000 miles is about as far as you want to go. So I put some NGK iridiums in there. So we got oil change, tune up on the motor. It's pretty good. I think I'm getting ready to take a trip. I got to go up to Rapid City, South Dakota. Like I say, I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona right now. And I think on the way up, I'll put some Seafoam, which is like a fuel system cleaner. I'll throw some Seafoam in here and run a bottle or two of that on the way up. That way, it just keeps the injectors clean and the fuel system and things like that. So we'll take a look. I'll show you some of the winter updates for getting ready for winter I've done. Also, the DR650's had a ton of work done. I've added these lights here on it. These are, you see, I mounted this on a piece of aluminum here, bolted it down. The bike got an oil change. I've now got a 530 T6 Rotella in the bike. So bike got brakes, tires, did all the maintenance on that. And you can see I got a new tire on the front. So it's got some new rubber, new spark plugs, took the carburetor off, cleaned it, cleaned the air filter, adjusted, lubed the chain, got it all ready. She's good for another. The bike right now is at 30,000 miles. So if you can see the odometer there, 30,462. And so I checked all the lights. Oh, speaking of lights, that's another thing I want to tell you is, you see these YouTube videos of people getting pulled over because of a license plate light or something like that. So I do check my lights on my vehicles periodically. I did make sure my license plate light on the bike works, all these, my signals, all these things, all my lights. These lights aren't really important. These lights I put all these lights on here, but that your turn signals are working, your brake light, your tail light, and your license plate light, stuff like that. Now on the van, I did a light check on the van. I do have to change this. So that's what I'm going to do today is unbolt this license plate light. This one is not working. It used to work, but I did a light check and it's not working. And so I'm gonna have to fix that. So getting ready for winter time, I got the diesel heater. This is the same one I used last year, and so she's still ticking away. This is the second heater, Chinese heater I put in this van. Bought the exhaust pipe, which you can see here. So I just run it out of the heater. Used a piece of metal strapping there, and it kind of just runs right here and blows the exhaust out that way. So I got the heater in and got that all set up. Here is a look now how my van is set up. I've changed the inside of this van a few times. Of course, this is my sink right here. This is where I wash my hands and stuff. And what I'll do is how I wash up in the morning. Sometimes is what I'll do is I'll get this little bin here and I'll fill it up with some water, hot water. Of course, I heat the water here on this. And I'll put it up here on this desk and I'll wash my face. See, I got a mirror right there. And I'll use the mirror to shave or something. I'll just do that right here. And so, yeah, so this is kind of the current setup of the van. I usually sit right here. And then I put this small table in right here. And that's a good area to sit during the day. And I've now changed the bed. The bed used to be this way in the van. I used to sleep right here on some mattresses. So I'll show you the bed setup in case this is something you want to do for your van also. This is a metal folding frame. So we'll just tear it up so you can see. It's a metal folding single mattress bed frame. I got these off Amazon, these big foam mattresses. And so that's what it is. It sits across the wheel wells. And this is plenty of room. I should move this shelf up more. Move this one up. Of course, they all got to be unbolted to do it. I've been able to fit my feet in here for right now and lay. But that's kind of a look at the van. The new layout, anyway. Sleeping with your mattress this way in the van. If you're unlevel on a road, say like how the road, you know, there's a curve to the road. And so if your mattress is this way, horizontal in your van, like this, well, when you're on that curve, you're going to be rolling off your mattress. So that you know, that was one of the big determining factors. I said, I got to come up with a new solution to the van, especially in Los Angeles. You know, all the roads have a big curve to them. And so with the mattress this way, I was rolling off the bed. And this is a much better, and also I can just sit here. So I can, sit here and, be in my van without having to sit in that chair. I can just sometimes just, sit back here. And that works a lot better. So, we went over the diesel heater. The heater's hooked up. And got the van. Oh, here, we'll look at the front here. So this is kind of a look at the front. This is the refrigerator. The freezer stopped working, but I have it set to refrigerator. So the refrigerator, it's dual zone. So I don't know. This zone, the far zone stopped working. It just stopped working. It's probably a thermostat. I don't know. Everybody's I've talked to has had problems with these Icyco refrigerator dual zones not working or stopped working and this and that. And I guess you got to tear the thing all apart to get to work. But I got it set to 36 degrees, which runs off this 200 amp hour Power Queen battery. And it's working fine. I just leave it set to refrigerator, so I have cold water and stuff. This is my air fryer, Cuisinart, I think it is. It's an oven, toaster. You cook bagels in here, pretty much grill steaks up. You look at my other videos, you see me cook. And then I use just one of these propane, butane stoves when I got to heat up something, hot water, or, something like that. But I've got the van all clean. I've got it tuned up, got it clean. And like I said, I'm getting ready. My next video I make will be going up to Rapid City, South Dakota. Well, if you haven't, hit like and hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.